You can compare someone's 10th, 50th chapter to your first, second, third chapter. It's just not going to match. What's up, lovelies? Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Sissy Jamila, as you already know, and we're back with another video. And today is going to be good. Today is going to be great. Let's tune in. But before we do that, make sure to subscribe and make sure to share this video. Let me give you some time to do that. And yeah, bye. You can compare someone's 10th, 50th chapter to your first, second, third chapter. It's just not going to match. It's not going to be the same. Like, we get pressured by social media a lot, like you see a model lying down on a beach in Bali or the Maldives, and your thought is like, I want to be there. I want to go to Maldives. I want to go to Bali. I want to go somewhere this beautiful someday. You get some positive inspiration, but you may also think like, why am I not the one in Bali? Why has God not given me this? Why? Like, all your thoughts are filled with whys. Like, damn. You start building up that bad energy within your brain, Now, what you choose to think about this picture that you saw on Instagram is completely up to you. Whether you get an inspiration from it or whether you're just complaining about the things you have and you haven't, that's completely up to you. Now, looking at this picture, you haven't put into consideration like, what's the mother's age, or what has she done to be where she's at in life right now, or the things she went through, which might not even be as pretty as you think, or you haven't put into consideration like, how is she here, why is she here, except you're just thinking about her lying on the beach in Bali, the Maldives. You think it's just great, you think it's just roses, and maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. We all have our milestones in life. You're going to go to Bali one day. Maybe it's her 50th chapter, and you're just on your first chapter. Maybe you're going to go to Bali on your 5th chapter. Maybe you're not going to go there when you are like 32 or when you're 40 or something. Maybe you're going to go when you're 22. And maybe now you're just 19, you're just 18, you're just 20, but like, give it some time. You never know. Just keep going and keep pushing. All you have to watch out for is your time. Is when you see that tiny little thing that you can take advantage of, like, just take it, just take it. There is a saying that goes, opportunity is luck meeting preparation, like something, that sort of thing, That's why you just gotta keep going. You just have to keep going and keep pushing. And when you see that tiny little thing that you can take advantage of, then just do it. Fly high. Never be afraid to show people what you've got. Really, like, you might have some sort of talent, right? And you think that it's not that big enough, or you think that it's not that important, while it could have spiraled into something big, something you don't even imagine, right? So don't be afraid to show people what you've got, no matter how small you think it could be, no matter how you think unimportant it is, because you never know what it can spiral into. You never know where it's going to take you. You never know what it's going to give you in life. Just keep going, keep pushing, keep doing you, and keep doing the things you love. Your time is eventually going to come. Steve Harvey once said, when you hang out at the barber shop for a long time, like every day you keep hanging around, you're like always at the door, you're always at the window, that sort of thing. Eventually you're going to get a free haircut. Eventually someone's going to give you a free haircut. That's why when you're determined and disciplined enough, you're eventually going to get to that Bali trip. You're eventually going to get to that Maldives trip. The thing is, you have to set goals. The thing is, you have to set goals. You want to go to that Bali trip, you want to go to the Maldives, like write it down. Like, I want to go to the Maldives, I'm dying to go to the Maldives, you know. I am too. Like, write your goals, you know, your life goals, break them down to 3-year goals, 5-year goals. I like breaking them down to 3-year goals because I feel like it's more attainable, you know. So break them down: 5-year goals, 3-year goals, 1-year goal, monthly goals, like weekly goals, like daily goals. Those are the ones you're going to keep doing consistently for you to get to that bigger goal that you're dreaming about, you know. That bigger life is thinking of the Bali trips, the Maldives, NYC. I want to go to New York very much, so that's why I say NYC. But like the Caribbean, you know, all those places that we want to travel, you know. But like, to achieve these goals, to achieve your goals, it's going to take determination. You have to be determined enough to reach your goals, and your goals have to be so much bigger, or they have to be the biggest. Your goals have to be so big that you can't help but be determined to reach them, you know. You have to dream big, like very, very big, because like the sky is the limit, y'all. The sky is the limit. Like, we can't even, yeah, you have to dream big. You have to dream big that you can help but be determined, okay? It's going to take determination, it's going to take discipline, it's going to take consistency. Like, yo, I know lots of people will suffer from not being consistent, like me too included. But like, I am trying, or like I try I try to be, but it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard for all of us, you know. But consistency looks different. It might not be every day for you, you know. It might be every other 3 days, or just be consistent in whatever you're doing, you know. Just be consistent and have faith, and just have faith. When you have all those 4 things like in place, you're good. You're good to go. So there is a song I want you to listen to, okay? It's called The Climb by Miley Cyrus. I've been obsessed with this song. It's from Hannah Montana. If you watch that movie, then you know. I've been obsessed with this song. Like, growing up, I was obsessed with it, but like, I didn't pay attention to the lyrics that much. So basically what it talks about is to enjoy every single part of your journey in life, you know, and not stress about the finish line, you know, not to stress about what's on the end of the tunnel, not to stress about like what's on the top of the mountain or what's on the other side of the mountain. Like, just enjoy every single day, you know. Listen to that song and make sure you listen to that song. Don't play with me. Because like, literally, what's the point of stressing anyway? You know, what's the point of stressing about the end line? What's the point of stressing about the finish line? Like, let's picture this, okay? Picture this. You're in the gym, you're doing your squats, you're doing your what, but like immediately in your mind you're thinking, oh, when will I be done with the squats? Like, you have to do like 40, okay, and you're like on 35. You're like, money, and when are these 5 going to be done? When are they going to get over? When you start putting that in your mindset, that's when those five squats become like a whole eternity, you know. What I like doing when I'm like in the gym and I don't want to stress about how many squats I have to do, how many workout I have left, like, you know, because that's not going to give you motivation, right? So what I like doing is slow down, breathe, and go with the flow, you know. Slow down, breathe, and go with the flow. Enjoy the squats you're doing. Enjoy going down. Like, feel the whole body going down. Feel your whole body going up, you know. Enjoy every single part. And when I do that, actually, it helps me not to think about how many squats I have left, how much workout I have left, you know. And then I just do everything like easily, and yeah, you know. That's why you don't have to stress about the finish line, because otherwise you're just going to keep stressing until you reach the end. And my guy, we don't know when's the finish line. We don't know what life expects from us. We we don't know how anything is going to turn out, you know? Like, we don't know. Like that Bali trip, you may wake up today and maybe get a phone call like you're going to work in Bali. Yo, think for a second. Like, think for a second. Uh, you know, maybe not a phone call, but like, yo, keep going, guys. Like, keep going. All we have to do is just keep going. We're going to travel like anywhere and everywhere in this world. You know, we're going to go. We got to go. So, no worrying about the finish line, no worrying about the future, that we have already talked about that. No worrying about the future, no worrying about even though you set your goals, something to keep in mind, even though your goals are set, you have life goals, you have 5-year goals, you have 3-year goals, you have 1-year goals, you have monthly goals, you have weekly goals. Like, struggle to finish those weekly goals or those daily goals. Don't put so much pressure on yourself to get your life goals out of the way, because you still have lots of things to do. You still have lots of things to do. You still have many years to live out. You know, you still have lots of things to do. When you look at your life goals, okay, like, picture them as this fairy tale movie that you've created for yourself, okay? When you look at your life goals, and make sure to write them down. Don't just think them, write them down, and make sure that you're attaining at least something. Like, when you fitted those monthly, weekly, or yearly goals, you get to check some of your list. Okay, and trust me, checking things off your list, that's a very good feeling. And when you're checking things out of your list on your goals, like, what? Kind of change when you have your goals written down. Okay, you get like, it's very easy for you to spot opportunities here and there, okay? Because you know what you want, you know what's going to get you to what you want, and you know how to get it, okay? And even if you don't know how to get it, you're going to find a way. And the one thing is, when you have already written down your goals, okay, you don't like stray away. Like, every opportunity that comes in, you just now go zosuzifata, because you know they don't all benefit you. So you're able to pinpoint the ones that are going to make you reach that dream life that we've created for ourselves. The thing is, don't be afraid to do the things that don't pay you much. Don't be afraid to do internships because it's paying. Don't be afraid to, just look at the bigger picture every time. Remember, there's also this thing that Steve Harvey said, that if you do something, if harichin wakor, anything to get $10, do that same thing again, okay? That's $20. Do the same thing again, that's $30. Do the same thing over and over and over again. If you really love that thing and you're really good at it, someday you're going to wake up and you're getting paid more than you've ever imagined you could get paid for it, like you started out on $10, right? And they're paying you $100 for maybe just a show. Another time you're getting paid $200 for the show, and the more you get in demand, the more you get more money. Thing is to just keep working, to just keep finding ourselves, to just keep working on our craft, to just keep going, whether you feel like things are not working out, whether you feel like nothing is, we learn to look at the bigger picture, okay? Whatever we do, we look at the bigger picture. If you feel like something's going to benefit you 5 years from now, if you feel like something's going to benefit you 3 years from now, and it's very like, it's putting your life goals on track, like, why the hell can you not do it? Like, really, why not? That's why we gotta keep going, we gotta keep moving, we gotta keep, Thank you for tuning in. That was all for today. I hope you learned a lot and I hope it helped you, because I hope it did, and I can't wait to see you back. And make sure to subscribe and share and comment whatever you want to see more videos about, whatever you want, and make sure to share with your friends, your family, everyone. So yeah, can't wait to see you again in my next video. I love you guys, and can't wait for you to be back. Mwah.